responsibility to take care of. And I would like to encourage the new team that in your 2 years tenure as members of the AMSU executives, there will be lots of things to sacrifice for. You will have to sacrifice your family. You will have to sacrifice the weddings, programs, activities of get-together with families, friend circles, and then you will have to come and then give your service for the platform of AMSU. And for those who have girlfriends and boyfriends, you will have very hard times as you continue in this career. You will have to finally reject their calls, not respond to their messages. But here we are for 2 years. The bottom line of this sarcastic message is that we will have to sacrifice the nearest and dearest ones of ours to do something good for the development of AMSU and for the students community. The collegiate students community and the rest of the students community, we are in a transcending phase. We are going to transcend from an educational system to another. We are going to pass by through a phenomenon where those here students and now students, those here institutions and now institutions, it is going to be a very different and challenging situation for all of us. We will have to adapt to this new system of education. And as I have been saying this in almost all the occasions that I have been given the privilege to speak, now students who are smarter and who are not lazy to give time to their studies and to their curriculum, they are going to be the ones who are going to go ahead in this academic endeavor. So now, we as leaders of this time, we have a big responsibility, a great challenge to encounter it. As representatives of this college's fraternity, each one of us will have to be very thorough with the University Grants Commission guidelines, the Nagaland University guidelines, modalities, regulations, the higher education policies, programs, the scholarship details as to who are entitled for, who are not entitled for, or the kind of scholarship schemes that we have. At any point of time, you'll be getting calls, you'll be receiving messages, you'll be approached, being asked on this issue, on that issue, on this confusion, on that confusion. At that point of time, as proud leaders of the AMSU, if you and I, we are unable to respond to their queries, I think we are going to not only fail them, but fail our own selves. Therefore, the next 1-2 month time, I would like to encourage and appeal to the new team to be thorough with all these issues and matters. And more importantly, the many issues that the AMSU have been pursuing thus far. Some issues have been solved and resolved permanently. But few of the sensitive matters and agendas are to be taken for. So these issues and agendas, collectively, we will have to study them and carry a handy platform. 42 years of AMSU's glorious years, it is now in your hands.
For the tenure 2021 to 23, on this day, I humbly seek support from our seniors to navigate me, guide me, and advise me throughout the tenure. I also take this opportunity to thank my President, Kohima, and the team for the tireless effort for the upliftment of the students' community. Under the able leadership of our President, the platform has addressed several issues pertaining to students' community and have achieved so many. They say leadership is not about title, position, or flowchart. It is about one's life influencing another. And if there is one word in particular that describes our President and the team, I would say, it's your action that inspire others to dream more, to become more, to learn more, and to do more. I want to make a request to my outgoing executive to kindly continue to extend your support and blessing towards the new team. With this, I conclude my speech. I once again thank you all for your...
So, to hand over his file to the newly elected president, Mr. Dr. D. Chishi. show all the gentlemen. I request Mr. Inato Montijo, I request our General Sports Secretary, Mr. Tensunobu, to hand over his file to the newly elected General Sports Secretary, Mr. I call upon Mr. Kohima to hand over his file.
Team for successfully completing your tenure as office bearers. You have led the students' body in a very beautiful way, and I'm sure you have done great things for the students. It is said that good leaders are those.
There's a lot of dancing. You can drink, but today the scenario is different. If you are to live in that light, those days some parents also complain. My child, he never drink. After joining that community, that union, he come back smelling it. That is not the habit of today. So, that is something I would like to share as my testimony and my arrogance, how proud I was. Many people complained about me. My family also complained about me. But that is where slowly I came to realize that this is not going to work. This is not going to work. So, when it comes to exhortation, I have nothing to say, but from my experience, don't work like me. The arrogance, the proudness, thinking that you are the hero, doesn't work. It doesn't work. The volume of voice approaching the authority does matter. Because those days when we go with voice, from the very beginning, the moment we enter, we spoil their mood. It doesn't work. They also work hard to reach that top. So we have to respect. We have to go with a humble heart, with a beautiful voice, control our voice in the way that we can please them. And that is the quality of leadership we need today. And I realize that during our time, we failed because of our attitude, because of our indisciplinedness. But as I realize, I don't want you to do like that. To establish ourselves through hard work. To the proprietor and the teachers of private schools, they were finding it more difficult. They were living in the society. We had to kneel down. We had to confess our sins and call upon the Lord. We are all responsible to build the society, to heal the society. Thank you.